We got fake Ray-Ban glasses from Vietnam for $3 and we're ready to go explore Malta. So we're here with a couple of local Maltese girls and my question is very simple. Describe Malta in 3 words.
Okay.
Overpopulated
Pollution.
and beautiful.
Yeah.
Simple, beautiful, and relaxed.
Welcoming
Peaceful.
and so picturesque.
I'm on my way from St. Julian's to Sliema right now, and then we're gonna go to Valletta. And I really have to say that Malta is gorgeous. It is incredible. The weather, the views, it's really like a warm, cozy place, which makes it special. That's what it is. The small distances, gorgeous architecture, and fantastic weather. You really feel like you're in a very luxurious, nice spot. We're here with a couple of Maltese people. One guy doesn't want to be on the camera, but my question is very simple.
Yeah.
Describe Malta in 3 words.
Ocean.
Ocean.
Ocean. Food.
Mhm.
Culture.
Magnificent.
I think it's calming. It's really good.
I think it's historic.
Malta is beautiful. I've been coming here for 40 years, on and off. I always come back to Malta. Malta is a hub to Europe.
Is there something about Malta that you hate?
Oh, the government.
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
I agree.
Why?
I mean,
They make stupid.
being brought up here is different. Because you see the bad side of things.
Mm-hmm. What are the bad side? I'm very curious about that.
It's a beautiful country, but the government, I think, since Malta is tiny, everyone knows everyone, and that leads to a lot of connections.
Mm-hmm.
And the government tends to favor.
Friends and connections.
Also, it's
I
not fun
see.
when there's like a bunch of like roadworks and stuff like that because, you know, then it's like overpopulated in like one area.
So we are here with a couple of friends. She's actually Maltese and this gentleman is from Germany. And the question stays the same. Describe Malta in 3 different words.
Malta is super international
Fun.
and very sunny, even on Christmas Day.
Pleasant, impressive, and beautiful.
For me, there is sun, sea, and Valletta, the city.
What do you mean by Valletta?
The capital for me, it's the main city in Valletta, very beautiful city. So for me, it's a good representation of Malta.
Nice. That's exactly where we're headed. Valletta feels very different from any other place on the island, just because of the amount of people that are here. Being in any other spots, it feels like the place is kind of half empty, but then you come to Valletta and then you see all of the tourists here, and it feels like the whole place is just concentrated on this one spot. Do you feel like economically it's a bit hard to build your life here? Or you feel like you can build a big career and do big stuff? Or you feel a little bit limited?
It's limited in Malta.
Very limited. Like there's not a lot of things you can do. I mean, it's a tiny island, so like, what's so much you can do?
Jobs, like people our age, they tend to favor like they question going to study abroad, going to work abroad, because there's a wider variety of jobs like to choose from.
There's more opportunities abroad, unlike here, because it's not like a big place.
Yeah, I see. But for the rest of your life, would you live in Malta?
I would.
I wouldn't, but
I think she's leaving. Where would you go?
UK or New York.
And so, of course, I gotta keep it real. And I want to bring up a couple of points that people did not want to share on camera, specifically the local people, because it might seem as something negative or maybe something bitter. But I thought some of these were valid points and they were very interesting. So, for example, many local people actually said that they feel like there are too many tourists here. And maybe the amount in itself is not a problem, but the behavior of tourists when they disrespect the local culture, act very rude, and really kind of trash the place because they know they will leave. That creates a very nasty, bitter aftertaste for a lot of local people once they see what tourists are doing to this place. And how do you guys feel about tourists here? Honestly, I'm saying because I've met a lot of locals that very straightforward say they don't like tourists. They're very tired of tourism and all this like nasty behavior and all of this stuff.
Depends on like the tourist, you know. It depends on the personality, to be honest.
Of course.
I mean, the economy is great because of the tourists, but most people tend to act like Malta's theirs, and they start fights. And like recently, there was a murder, which doesn't happen a lot, and they tend to cause a lot of trouble. This is not just in Malta, but yeah, it's like they own the place. We don't have a problem because we get money. But yeah.
Another thing that I thought was interesting is a lot of people mentioned the casino and gambling industry. There are a lot of foreigners that come in to work for this industry. They get paid a lot of money and they are very willing to spend all of the money they earn, which is not a problem, which is good for the local economy, but that is the driver of the increased prices for the food, for the rent, and for everything else. And that's exactly the case where a foreigner that works here can afford more and can do more than a person who is local, which again puts locals in a bit of a disadvantage, and there is a bit of, let's say, bitterness or a sense of unfairness. I have spent here 1 week. During this whole week, for the most time, I was working, and during some free hours, during some free time, I went outside to explore and kind of see what this place is about. And I gotta say, I really like the place, even though it does feel small. Besides feeling small, it also has some small inconvenience problems when a specific store is closed, or you know, you need to buy something in a venue or like even like a restaurant, but it's closed after certain hours, or it is closed on a certain day, which is very common for smaller places. There's just not enough economy, not enough people and buying power to maintain businesses and keep them open 24/7. So I really like this place, actually, even though it is small and there are some nuances or some complications. Overall, it's a really nice amazing, sunny, warm and safe spot or safe area. Besides all these things, I also think it's very interesting that it is truly one of these places that are very, very, very international, because there is a high inflow of international people and tourists. Basically, everyone speaks English. On top of that, because of this economy driven by the online work and things like that, it really does feel like 90% of people here have exactly the same mindset, which makes it very easy to meet new people, network, build social circles, build groups, find friends and things like that. And that is, you know, you can say you have something like that in every single city. In this place, it does feel very different. Again, precisely because majority of the people easily speak English. They came from some other country. They came here for work or just to like travel or invest. And again, the culture of remote work, I think it kind of filters out a very specific group of people that have very like-minded thinking and overall perspective. And so this is where you meet all of these people. Again, that's exactly these very strong commonalities that make it extremely easy to find a business partner, find a friend, find a group of people, or build any company or really do anything else. So coming here, you can basically do it for two reasons, the way I see it right now. Is for the tourism and leisure and just enjoying the sun, or actually networking and meeting people. And both of these things are actually very easily achievable, and pretty much anyone can do it. You just need to come here and start taking the steps. All right, so we are here with a local gentleman.
I am what? I am
local.
a local, yeah.
Maltese.
Maltese.
Can you describe Malta in 3 words?
Malta is small, but its heart is great, and you live happily here.
If you guys want, you can leave your Instagrams. I'll link them in YouTube if you want. If you don't, then that's fine. You can just show them on camera and I'll add them later. They're gonna message you and say, "What did you say?" That's not true. So, Chanel Farrugia.
Chanel Farrugia.
Farrugia.
And then mine's like Kate Green.
Kate Greenman. Yeah, you're definitely more New York. Alright guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.